should definitely go check it out. Pretty much what it is the way that internet should be, or pretty much like how I call it is it's the internet from the future.
Ooh.
So
I like that.
It's amazing. And here's what I mean by it. You know, you can open up your phone and you can see like a bunch of Wi-Fi networks all the time, right?
Mm.
And imagine if your internet was down and how frustrating it is that you got internet all around you, but yet you can't access it.
Mm.
And that's what happened to us with cellular. You know, our clients, they have Wi-Fi all around them, but then they use cellular. And if that goes down, then what do they do? So the question was like, what if we were able to make one global network out of existing hardware that is already out there, and be able to make kind of like a peer-to-peer sharing network.
Well, but isn't that insecure?
So here's the cool thing. So we've been working on it for about 6 months. And so the big thing is internet how it should be, right? Internet how it should be. Your traffic should never be spied on. You know, people should not be like building a profile of who you are so they can market to you or anything like that. And so that's all built in. So you're able to, for people who are in countries where they have their content blocked, or other people who just want to keep everything private and have a VPN, that's all built in.
Cool.
At the same time, the people who are providing the network, which is you and me and anyone who is comfortable with putting a router on the network and make it part of the super network.
Whoa.
Then,
like a supercomputer.
Then they're safe.
Whoa.
Yeah. So pretty much that's what we released. And there's a lot more details on the site. I think everyone's going to get really stoked about this if you go over there. This does expand past Wi-Fi.
Whoa.
So you could think, you know, if this network is up and going, like possibly maybe the Things network would be able to be globally deployed in maybe a month.
Whoa.
Or 2 months, rather than being like a little bit slower. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have to do their whole like own network system and stuff.
Wow. And then 5G is coming.
Pull this up.
And so 5G, so pretty much then like deploying that pretty quick as well. This is pretty interesting. And one other thing that I really like to think about is I am the nerd of my family.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, right? And so anywhere I go, family event or whatnot, someone's going to ask me, hey, can you set up my router? Can you help me fix this? What's going on with my internet with this? Imagine if there was a world where there was one network and it was about 1/10 the cost, 1/5 the cost of what it is right now that you use. And it's just connected wherever you go. That is how the world should be. People shouldn't have to fuddle around with routers or with passwords or guest networks or whatnot.
Fuddling is the worst.
But the people who can fuddle, like you and me, why don't we do that and like add our router to the world and you know, cover our internet, maybe make a few bucks.
Yeah. So how does that work?
Well, so if you think about it, like.
So there's like people who provide the internet and they make money off of it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so think about it. So like how many nerds compared to the regular population do you think there is? The ratio?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on where you are, right? Like if we're in Utah. I mean, I love Utah.
I like how you're thinking about this.
I'm sure there's lots of nerds out there, but proportionally compared to San Francisco, it's probably much lower.
So I'm just loving how you're answering it because this is how a nerd answers.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yes, it was my calculator.
Don't need a calculator.
No, that's exactly right.
Okay, so.
But the thing is, like, there's a vast amount of people who just want internet. And there's a medium-sized amount of group that are like, hey, we want internet and the hardware, and to figure out how it all works and everything.
Yeah.
And so there is that dynamic where that's totally possible. At the same time, we are likely to be the people who have the fastest internet, the fastest backbone. We pay extra money to get that right. So all of a sudden you have the extra bandwidth to kind of like give parts of it up and, you know, cover your expenses and make a little bit more.
Cool.
And then be part of the super network.
Super network.
Yeah.
I love anything with super on the front of it. Superconductor, supercollect. I don't know. Anyway.
So if you go to the site right now, it's going to explain everything that we do.
Magic.co.
And if you sign up to get our newsletter, then you'll be able to be updated. We're actually going to be rolling out quite a bit of information very quickly over the next few weeks, you'll notice that there is no code published or any really, really detailed technical things.
Right.
So that's because we want to test our assumptions before we deploy fully.
Whoa!
And
testing before deployment?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. So we are nerds too. And how I want to do this, and I'm really excited about this next step, is I want to go out to cities around the world, to meetups, to conferences, do lightning talks, and actually personally deliver the technical side of things, as well as our CTO and our head of engineering.
Because people love learning in person from people they meet. And
exactly, and that's also like where we get the feedback.
Yeah.
So facilitating the conversation. We literally want people to come up and ask us edge cases and see if our answers meet them. So
you heard it. They want people to give them a hard time.
So where should I go?
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you guys are a meetup organizer or know someone who is, and you would like me to come out to your city or one of our leads in engineering, hit me up. So,
sweet.
Yeah. I think I'm tagged in my name's tagged there, so you could...
He's tagged in the post.
You can message me.
We'll put an email address up maybe for you as well. Okay,
totally.
Cool. Also, we put a link to the Facebook page and stuff. Just check the description. All that stuff is there. Thank you so much, Ben. This is so cool.
Oh my gosh, Alex, you're amazing.
Yeah, magic future. So cool.